Situated 50 kilometres west of the Australian city of Sydney are the Blue Mountains. They're a much-loved tourist destination, and one of the most popular viewing spots showcases the famous Three Sisters rock formation. Not too far from the stunning scenery of the Blue Mountains is the Ridge Valley Athletics track. This is the training location for 19-year-old sprinter Jessica Thornton, one of the rising stars of Australian athletics. She's the youngest of 3 children born to Paul and Sarah.
We used to go camping every Easter and with all the extended family, and she was probably about 4 at the time, and we got all the youngest, and we got all the kids to have a race. We sort of said, ready, set, go, and she went, well, what do I do? And anyway, we said, run. So she ran, and she just flew past everyone. And one of the cousins, her male cousin, said, I wasn't ready. So anyway, they had another race, and he was a fast little boy. Anyway, went off again. She missed the start. She beat him, and we thought, oh, this girl might go somewhere here. She was pretty fast.
Jessica soon joined a little athletics club and immediately fell in love with running. At 15, she took part in the National Schools Championships and broke the Australian record in the 400 metres for her age group. Following that success, Jess teamed up with coach Michael Dooley.
I think she's got some outstanding qualities. She's a very, very determined character, and her motto is never give up, and that sums her up really well. I think she's got quite a good technique, and she's got very fast turnover, so she moves quickly as well. She is a very good 100-metre runner, an excellent 200-metre runner, and an excellent 400-metre runner.
At 16, Jessica was selected to represent Australia in her first international competition, the 2014 Youth Olympic Games. At the event in China, she competed in the 400 metres. Jess ran a personal best in the heats, qualifying fastest for the final.
I was actually quite nervous going into the final, purely because I did not expect any of this, and got another PB and won gold.
We couldn't believe it. Like, she went into the final fastest qualifier, so you sort of think, wow, she might be a medal hope then. And then we were mobbed by everyone after. They were taking photos of us.
Yeah, they were actually filming us going berserk in the stand instead of the race, you know.
After missing the 2015 season through injury, Jessica surprised many by finishing second in both the 200 and 400 metres at the Australian Olympic trials. However, both performances were just outside of the qualifying time for Rio. Nevertheless, she did make the 4x4 relay team for the Rio Olympics, and she relished competing on the biggest sports stage of all.
That was just amazing to think I was eating lunch in the same building as Usain Bolt and Michael Phelps, and it was just amazing to think that I achieved this myself.
After returning from Rio as an Olympic finalist, it was back to studying for the teenager. Jessica is a student at the University of New South Wales, where she has the flexibility to juggle her studies with her sport.
I'm studying exercise physiology. It's my second year of uni, but my first year at UNSW, and just you can see the change from the 2 different unis. It's just incredible how helpful and supportive that the uni is as well. And I'm under the scholarship, so they're always behind me, helping me out if I can't do an assessment in time. That they offer that leniency, and I get that extra week or so, which is so helpful with all the training and travel that I do.
Since the Rio Olympics, Jessica's training has been interrupted by injuries. After overcoming a stress fracture, she tore her hamstring in her first event of this year. However, she's made a full recovery.
I suppose she's like the dream athlete to coach. Yeah, she's very easy to work with. She sets sort of high standards for herself, and so she wants everything to go perfect. But she does everything you ask her to do. If you ask her to go a little bit faster in a rep, she'll do that. She'll apply herself to that. Yeah, if you had 1,000 athletes like that to coach, it'd be really easy.
Jessica is now chasing qualifying times for the forthcoming World Championships in London. However, her main focus is on next year's Commonwealth Games, which will be held on Australia's Gold Coast. After missing out on individual selection for the Olympics in both the 200 and 400 metres, the chance to double up at a home Games is an exciting prospect.
Well, I've never done it before at an international comp, so we should see how we go, but why not? If that opportunity works out and it happens, then why wouldn't I take that chance and run the 2 and the 4 and even a relay as well? Like, it's just to do all that at the Commonwealth Games, like, that's just an achievement right there, no matter what else happens.
The women's 400 metres final at the Commonwealth Games will take place the day before Jessica's 20th birthday, and success there could be the start of a decade of dominance for Jessica Thornton.
And if somehow along the way I can get a medal in some international competition, that'll be amazing. And like, I'm aiming to retire after the 2028 Games because I've heard little rumours that Brisbane want to go for it, so that's another home crowd. But so that'll end up being 4 Olympics I've gone to, which no matter what happens within those Olympics, making 4 Olympics is amazing, and not many people can say they've done that. So that's definitely what I'm aiming for before retirement, which is hopefully still a long way away.